The forest was not marked on any modern map. It had no name, only whispers. Locals called it Dead Pine Hollow, but even they avoided speaking of it after dark. Jason had never believed in ghost stories, nor did he put stock in the cryptid forms he followed online. But something about the photo, a blurry image posted anonymously, had pulled at him. Two towering speakers, rusted and bone-white, rising above the trees like forgotten radio towers. He assumed it was a hoax, but still, he drove 4 hours north into the nothingness, camera in hand. By dusk, he found himself on a dirt trail surrounded by dying trees and an unnatural silence. Not even the wind dared move, no birds, no insects. The only sound was his own breathing, uneven and loud in the stillness. Then came the static. It buzzed faintly through the trees, like an old radio trying to tune into a signal long abandoned. Jason froze. The static twisted, warping into something else, a voice, distant and layered, like it was calling from inside a tunnel. This is not a test. Proceed to the nearest shelter. The emergency broadcast repeated, warped and slowed, a broken parody of safety. Jason spun around, camera raised. Nothing. But the trees seemed closer now, as if the forest itself leaned in to listen. Then he saw it. Towering above the treetops, part of its form obscured by darkness and bark, was Siren Head, a grotesque abomination of metal and mummified flesh. Its long, bony limbs stretched unnaturally, each movement disjointed like a marionette handled by blind fingers. From its shoulders rose twin sirens, rusted and fused into its skin, emitting garbled voices, emergency warnings, and sometimes screams. His voice among them, distorted and replayed like a memory trapped in the machine. Jason stumbled back, breath shallow, but the forest swallowed every sound he made. Siren Head moved with unnatural speed, each footfall soundless, though the trees bent and cracked in its wake. Its sirens wailed, a horrible mimicry of a child's cry, followed by a burst of military chatter. He ran. Branches tore at his skin, roots pulled at his boots, but the sirens were always behind him, closer with each garbled shriek. He screamed as the sound overtook him. Jason was never found. Only his camera remained, discovered weeks later by a hiker too curious for their own good. The last frame captured a blurred figure, long and lean, its sirens facing the lens as if it knew it was being watched. That night, the hiker heard a noise outside their tent, a faint emergency broadcast